Hey everyone, Storm here. I am bringing you another First Descendant video and my first impression on the new levels of Void Erosion here. Uh, I actually haven't had a ton of time to play it, but my buddy and I started playing it last night. We got to 25. We did not finish 25 yet, but I've kind of been hearing what everyone's been talking about. You know, as you get further into the Void Erosion, that weapons become more useful. So you got your great girl Glay here rocking a little bit more. You see some more Enzos, and I think this is just fantastic to see some Descendants who maybe started out strong but haven't been used as much since we've had, you know, like Inez and Freyna come into the picture. So I think this content is great, and I've also been hearing a lot of people already say, "Oh, it needs a nerf. It needs a nerf." I really hope that this content does not get nerfed at all. Actually, I would love to see it stay this strong because it's really nice to have this end game content that you get to work up to. So this is my opinion on it. I'd love to hear yours. But what I think is fantastic about this is uh, you can absolutely craft your way up to the highest level of cores by doing the lower levels and then just combining them. But at the higher levels of the core, you're just going to be more efficient. So if you are able to get it and you're able to do it, you're able to run it more efficiently, make your weapons more effective. But if you can't, you can start out lower, you can upgrade your cores until you can, and then go in with that stronger weapon, which I think is a fantastic progression. This is like what the First Descendant has been needing for that endgame content that's really difficult. And the other thing that I think could be really great about this is more experienced players coming in and helping out newer players or players that are just kind of getting the hang of it, trying to work into it. It's a fantastic opportunity for us to grow this community, work together, bring new players in, give experienced veteran players more of a challenge. And what I really love is like doing this on solo doesn't feel a ton easier than it does doing with a group. Like with the new Abyss battles, I truly feel that when you go in solo, it's super easy. But then you go in with a crew who maybe doesn't know what they're doing, it does get a lot harder. So then you see people just going in solo, going in solo. I mean, I myself have done a ton of those battles solo just because I know that I'm going to be able to do it really fast, under a minute every time. But I do find it really fun to go and help my friends as well who aren't upgraded as much as I am and everything like that. So I would love for this content to stay where it is and kind of see where it goes. Another thing that I love about it is here when you get into the Void Erosion, you get to like look at the leaderboards. And what I think is so fun about this is one, it's showing you the Descendants that are performing well, but then two, you could take your normal Ajaxen or your normal Bunny or your Enzo or whatever, like take Blair here for example, a lesser play Descendant, you get to see how well you compare against other Blairs, and I think this is a fantastic, amazing thing to be doing because then it's going to show, you know, let me compete on my own level with my own character, not Inez versus Inez or anything like that. So I think this is a fantastic spot for the game to be going. I love it. Another thing that you're going to want to be doing along with these cores here is it really gives us the opportunity for guns to maybe make a second one. And I know that's like grinding again and stuff, but I think this is the type of stuff like if you really want more to do and you really want to find out your build, you can always take another gun. Whereas I've always built Thunder Cage into firearm and not Colossus here. As you can see, no Colossus damage. But on something like this, like my shotguns, like take my Enduring Legacies for example, I have a few of them. I've always built them into Colossus damage because that's primarily what I need them for. In the other content, it doesn't matter if I'm wasting a spot because it's just so easy. But now, I actually recently just restarted rolling and I had to find it here. I put the other emblem on it so I can see. I rolled this one with no Colossus damage and I'm excited to get a core for it, upgrade it, and make it great based on the content that I'm going against. And one last thing that I wanted to show that could really be helpful for this, and I have not tested this out, but it will be in my testing in the future, is taking something like these. I have these all marked with the spade. The additional skill attack when attacking Order of Truth. I know skill attack falls off a ton in the later levels, but the devs have really been pushing a lot more of the additional skill attack when attacking a certain legion. So I'm really excited to test this out, see if this is something that is going to work well for us, and maybe it doesn't. But if it does, I think it's something that's great for the game. I think it's really fun to have it. With that being said, I do think it's a little annoying to keep these in your inventory. You can always save them to your preset and pull them out when you need it, but then you have to put it back in the thing. But more inventory spots could be nice, or just like a little bit easier way to organize it. I have 196. I probably have more than most people, and I'm always still filling up. So just something to consider. But I think it's so fun to have this, and I really, really hope that the devs don't nerf this content. But I also understand, like, if it's harder for you, feel free to personally reach out to me, comment on this video, add me on one of my socials, and send me a message. I would love to help you out. I'm newer on YouTube, so I'm absolutely gonna see your comments. I'm gonna respond to you. I would love to help you. It doesn't matter what level you're at. I would love to teach you more. I'd love to show you how to build your own build from the bottom up, how to think about it when you're going into different stuff. So please feel free to, again, message me, reach out via YouTube or one of my other socials on here, and let me know what you think. Do you think the content is where it should be? Do you want it to be harder? Do you want it to be easier? Or do you think this is a sweet spot where we should vibe for a while? Love to hear your thoughts as always, you guys. Like if you felt this was interesting to you. If not, feel free to give me a comment, anything I can improve upon. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.